Recently, I've been reviewing my YouTube analytics, which is how well my YouTube has been performing on an analytic level, right? Data. And I've been using ChatGPT. I'm going to have a video coming out on why I think that was probably a bad idea. But the basic feedback is my videos are too honest. They're too complex. There are too many ideas. I try to link ideas and concepts together. I think in terms of conceptual narratives, right? You don't have politics. You have economics. You have business. You have military. All those things impact economics and politics in turn. Those are all connected topics. But YouTube wants us to break them down. Same thing with YouTube in general, right? It wants us to take one idea and focus on it to the exclusion of everything else. It wants us to have one core idea and talk about it to the exclusion of everything else. It wants us to tell people one thing to the exclusion of everything else. Social media wants you to tell one insulated aspect of your life and sell it as a dream. Sorry, bug. But that's not reality. Reality is everything's interconnected. And if you admit that reality, you're automatically not good enough for YouTube. Or so the algorithm says. So the internet says, right? But this goes back to something deeper. At the end of the day, social media is fake. And to become good at social media, you have to become fake. You have to become another disposable product. Or you could play the long game. You could be transparent. You could be honest. And over the last few days, I've realized that that's what I want. I had a video that I over-edited. The thumbnail was traditional. It was catchy. It was flashy. And it performed horribly. Why? And you can see it right here if you're curious what that looks like. Because I was trying to appeal to a broader audience. But we should be appealing as creators to a broader audience. And as consumers, I don't think we should be supporting that. Because those people aren't showing their thoughts. They're not giving us their opinions. They are doing what they feel will get your attention. And that's what our entire YouTube social media circles become, isn't it? It's not people sharing their ideas. It's not people doing what they think is interesting anymore. It's about people doing what they think will get views. I think we should stop that. We need to admit we weren't made for the social media age. We weren't made for the modern era. Because the modern era wasn't made for people. It was made for machines, industry. How can we industrialize? How can we make things cheaper? How can we take out the human, physical aspect of life? How can we figure out how can we make things cheaper? How can we make things mechanically? Cars, they're no longer artistic. You don't need me to tell you any of this, but you want me to, because no one else does, right? No one admits that YouTube's all fake, and therefore we should be honest in spite of it. People admit that it's fake, and they go along being fake to get views. That's not what I want to do. So if you've been watching this far, if you could put a comment down below on something you found interesting in this video, or something you'd like me to talk about, or one thing you think I could do better. It would help a lot. The YouTube analytics has not been very nice to me recently. But yeah. We weren't made. How do we respond to this? We don't waver. We don't change. We don't decide we're going to make our lives look perfect for a Twitter post. We don't try to pretend that we have it all together. We don't pretend that we are some guru out there who can tell everyone else what they need to know about their life. What we acknowledge is that we're works in progress. We're people who are trying to grow up and be better. And we will be honest and sincere about that and our sincerity will make up for everything else, even if it takes a bit longer to get there. Because if something's quickly earned, if it is quickly earned, it can be quickly lost, and that's what we need to be careful of. Anyway, that's the last thing I got for you today. Cheers.